Hello, hello, hello. It's a brand new day, and this is our morning connection. How you doing this morning? I'm Skip LaCour. I'm so glad you're here for your daily connection. You and me, we're connecting this way every single day with our game face on, ready to take on the day, seize the opportunities in front of us with a sense of urgency, taking care of our challenges, having that imagination to work through whatever situation that we're going through right now, make bad situations average, and then having the patience to turn those average situations into good situations to great. Maybe we have really good situations. We want to make them just off the charts outstanding. Have that imagination with that mindset. It starts with that mindset that leads to the actions. And I'm here every single day just to remind you who you really are and what you're really all about and what you want in the big picture of life, so that feel more in control. All right, you take those actions, you build that sense of confidence, because every single day you're chipping away towards that big vision that you've created in your mind. All right, does that sound good? You want to do more of that today? I'm so glad you are here. Thank you so much for the emails, the direct messages telling me how much you look forward to this connection every single day. It keeps me going. I love it when this camera turns on, I hear the music come alive, because I get to connect with you. I get to share everything I'm processing as I go through the journey of life, reflecting on some of my past failures, because I don't want you to fail like I did. If I can offer something that can make your journey a lot easier, I want to share it. I don't want you to suffer like I did until I finally crack the code, and all the things that I have shared, I want to share that with you. But more importantly, I coach men just like you who are a little bit older, want more out of life. I mean, sure, fitness is important, but you want to be the total package. Relationships, which are business. Is relationships, right? Your relationship with yourself, relationship with other people, along with a healthy, fit body at this age. The total package, I like to call it. And I attract a lot of men who are just like you, just like me. Right, looking for that edge, and that's what I'm coming to you here for. When I talk to these men every single day, all different types of goals, level of success and experience, all different parts of the world, right? We're all working towards that common direction, happiness, fulfillment, that sense of control in the moment. And how do we get that, right? So I talk to so many men, and I learn so much. I hear the same stories over and over again. There's only so many challenges in life. And for those challenges, there's only so many solutions, right? It gets me in this vacuum, right, where I have to study, I have to learn it, I have to think about it. And that's what I want to come to you every single day and just share some of the things I learned. Maybe today is a day where you just get that one distinction. Just read a comment from yesterday's morning connection where just the lift that he needed. I hope I can bring that to you today, if not today, tomorrow, or the next day, but you won't know until we make this connection every single day. Hey, in today's morning connection, I want to ask you a question. Two questions, actually. Where are you going with your life? What's the big picture, right? Wherever if you think about it, if you thought about where you want to be, it's probably complex, probably has a lot of moving parts. It's probably going to take time, a lot of different actions, resourcefulness, grit, a lot of different directions. The more you want, the more complex. You got to crack that code. Where are you going with your life? And my question would be, if I were just to pop in and observe you, not you tell me what you want for your life and how determined you are and how hardworking you are, would I be able to tell by just taking a sample of any part of your day, if I looked on your social media feed, would everything be consistent? All your thoughts, your actions, what you talk about, is it congruent with what you say you want for your life? I want to talk about that. Are you an influencer of the people around you to go in a certain direction? Do you know where you're going? Or are you being influenced by other people, and you're going to kind of sit back and wait and see how things transpire, right? Because you don't know. I don't know. I don't know if things will work out. Right? I got to wait and see. Is that your attitude? Right? I want to talk about that. And as I bring that up, are you a person who's frustrated with other people? You can't get people to support your point of view. If you only have the support that you needed, you have the heart, you have the talent, you're willing to work hard, but you just can't get enough people to support your point of view, right? To get you, they don't get you, right? The two tie in. How clear you are about who you are, what you're all about, not just your words, your actions, every single day, your actions. And is that influencing other people to come along? Wow, that guy knows where he's going. I want to go along with him. He's so clear. He's so focused. He has so much energy. He has so much passion, so much wisdom. Man, that guy knows where he's going. I want to come along. I want to be around him as much as possible. Are you giving out that vibe? And if you're not, it could be a clue on why you can't get that support you think you deserve. We don't deserve anything that we can't crack the code. If it ain't happened for you, trust me, there are men who are less ambitious than you, not as smart, certainly not as attractive, good looking as you are. They figured it out. There is a way if you have not figured out this pattern yet that you want most. Crack the code. If you can't get it, there is a way to make all this happen. And maybe today's morning connection can give you some clues. These are some things that, and again, in life, it's not black or white. You either get it or you don't. Right? Sometimes we get it in varying degrees, and we just ask ourselves the same questions about the same old challenges. We go to higher and higher levels until we crack the code, and then we get better and better from there. The journey is endless. You probably noticed that, right? If you're a little bit older like me, journey is endless. Right, so that's what I want to talk about today. But before I do, I want to see who's joining me at early this Saturday morning. I want to come to you every single day. I don't necessarily want to timestamp the messages because I believe that. Now you talk about where I'm going, right? Right, and where I want to show you where I'm going. I want to talk about where I'm going. I want you to come along. I think I'm going in a great place, and I think you would want to come along. But I got to be clear. I got to live it every single day. I'm curious from what you've seen from my Workouts for Older Men Live, from my Morning Connection. You see where I'm going? You want to come along, right? It should be painfully obvious. That's the goal, at least, right? So let's see, who do we have joining me live? Hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, or you came over from Instagram or my LinkedIn or Twitter, maybe I threw a sample of this broadcast, and now you're coming over to my YouTube channel. Come join me 3 a.m. every single day, West Coast time, Pacific time, wherever you are in the world. Join me live. Get this energy live and connect with me. So let's see who is joining me. Musashi, good evening to you, sir. Caesar, hello. And Maria, good to have you here. See, Paul is here. I love it. Mustafa, Zimmy. All right, so let's talk about it. I'm going to tell you a couple stories, right? Again, I get this inspiration. What am I going to talk about? Usually, I talk to my one-on-one coaching clients, and I want to share some of the experience that I gather from it that gives me a new, unique perspective to take on the day, handle my challenges, see opportunities to seize them, right? So I was talking to a gentleman, handsome, confident guy, 31 years old, and, dating a lot. I think ultimately wants to find that perfect girl and live wife, kids, family, traditional life, all right? And he's had trouble, finding the right girl, and not finding girls. It seems like he can date plenty of girls, but not his type or, the type of girls and the challenges that go with it. One thing that he came to me for coaching is to get a clearer vision for his life, what he ultimately wanted for a career, the impact that he wanted to make. A lot of us, I'm the same way, didn't have that real clear vision early. We kind of developed along the way. So I totally get it. That's what I'm here for. That's what my coaching is. Not to tell you what to do, but, help you realize your talents and your likes and create that vision and that confidence to chip away, move forward. That objectivity and perspective every step along the way, week by week by week. I talk to my guys for an hour. The calls are recorded, get them prepared for every session. Afterwards, they evaluate. It's intense. It's not just two guys talking, right? And so that's the part of it. So, part of it, certainly for me, to put it more and more together, right? It's an endless journey, was finding that love and connection first with me, right? Understanding my role in it, and then, marriage and kids. It was a big part that I couldn't figure out right? I figured out a lot of other things, like how to be a 6-time national champion, drug-free bodybuilder, and this and that and that and that, right? But it was the total package that I wanted to become. I had to figure out a lot of things, right? And so one thing that I said is that, so, he goes, so he meets girls and he says, well, I just tell them, hey, we'll see where this goes along, right? Kind of, hey, I'm in this relationship and, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know if you're the girl for me. We'll have to wait and see. Well, that seems smart, right? Maybe you're saying, well, of course, Skip. Well, that's obvious. I don't care what relationship you get into. It's an intimate relationship, a friendship, a business relationship. You're always going to have to wait and see how it evolves, right? And if it's good, you continue. If it's not good, you bail out of there, of course, right? But the point that I was making to him is that when you meet a girl, right? I mean, she's got hopes and dreams and ambitions for her life. What kind of lifestyle is, what's important to her. Or if you want a quality woman, she's got to have some idea. The more clear she is on what she wants. Does she want to live in the suburbs, out in the country, or in the middle of the city? Is she a career girl? What does she want? Does she want to have 1 kid, no kids, 5 kids, right? You would want a girl who knows as much where she's going. And she's worked before she even met you. She's been working on it. If you were just to glance at her life, a snapshot, everything that she does is consistent to whatever it is you want, that she says she wants. I don't know, wife, 2 kids, career woman, whatever it is. But totally independent of you and whatever happens with you, she knows where she's going, right? Wouldn't that be the most attractive mate to attract? Right now, it's someone, oh, here's a biker guy. Well, let's try that out. Let's see how that works. Oh, here's a real serious guy who's got ambition, who wants to, they have a country club lifestyle or whatever, right? Well, let's try that out. I mean, wouldn't the most attractive woman, I mean, not just looks-wise, but who knows where she's going, right? Not because of you, because she already figured that out. And then you just meet her and it's a perfect match. Hey, you're going in the same direction. And so when he talked about his frustrations finding the right women or dating, I said, well, what is she signing up for? Where are you going with your life? Where are you going? What's the promise that's either implied or stated that you'll take her life, that she's looking at you and thinking you're a good match for her? And he didn't think about it that way. And I said, look, it's normal, it's natural. I mean, our job is to, steer our direction in our life. But what's she signing up for? What's she evaluating on? You don't even know where you're going, right? And it's okay. I don't mean that because this is certainly, my journey too, right? And I told him, the healthiest, the smartest girls that you want to attract are the girls who know where they're going, not because of you. They already had that will, that constitution, that vision, that imagination. It was already strong before they met you. So when they chose you, they knew that you were living, breathing, going in that same direction. And that's what makes a perfect match, right? I said, when they meet you, what are they signing up for? And if you don't know where you're going, and that's okay, right? What kind of women can you expect? Those who really don't know where they're going either, right? They just will take whatever they can get because they don't know what they're going to get with you. They're going to wait and see what works out with you too, what transpire. So although that makes sense, you're going to attract a certain quality of woman, and you're both are going to have to figure it out. But again, when you know where you're going, you're a more attractive mate, right? They can say, hey, that guy's got passion, he's got direction, but I don't want to go there. Good for her, good for you. You don't have to waste your time. But if you're clear, you're concise, you have that passion, vision, you're every single day from the time you get up early in the morning to the time you go to bed, you're congruent, you're consistent. She can say, I want that guy, right? You've created the best situation to attract the best kind of people. Now, again, if you're a little bit old, you got a busy product, maybe you're married, maybe you already have that part of your life settled, but think about that in the bigger picture, right? What you want for your life. Is it business? Is it your legacy? Are you not getting the support from other people? So my question is, could I tell That you get up really early in the morning. Look, you not only get up very early in the morning to watch the morning connection with me every single day, but you're looking for clues that it's going to help you get to this vision that you have for your life, that you have already thought about, you felt, you're on your way. You're resourceful, you're gritty. When you get knocked down, you're still going in a direction. And you're coming to hear, what can I hear from Skip today that's going to help me get there? Or you're sitting back hoping a good situation comes up, we'll wait and see. Hey, we'll see what morning connection is all about. We'll see what that person has to offer, see what that girl has to offer, whatever, right? And then you wonder why you can't get the support of other people. Or you don't surround yourself with the quality of the kind of people that you want to be, and you're distracted by haters, losers, whatever, right? How clear are you? Would I be able to tell if I took a snapshot at any part of your day that this guy knows where he's going? And even if it's something like, I don't know, you play golf for, 8 hours every Saturday, whatever, at least you say, this is my relaxing time. I know it doesn't look like where I'm this winner driver, health, wealth, happiness, the total package, right? My legacy, my contribution to the world, right? But golf, that 8 hours, I recharge my battery. Now, you can choose whatever path you want. There's a lot of different combinations, but at least everything fits in. Because, if you're just talking about whatever the media has assigned you to think about, hey, think this about this politician or that politician, and you're a hook, line, and sinker getting on the internet typing some political point of view, then you have no clue what's going on. It's just your opinion about what somebody influenced you to think about, and now you're parroting it on the internet. Tell me, where's that to your dream and vision, that time, that energy? You got influenced by somebody else's agenda to get clicks, to get links, to whatever, right? How many things are you being distracted because somebody is more influential than you? They know where they want to take you more than you want to take yourself. And you've got all these gaps of time of your precious and limited willpower, focus, energy, and time that's taken all over the internet and everybody else's direction. Whether it's well planned out, they had a plan for you and you willingly signed up, maybe unconsciously, or they just randomly, their thoughts and emotions, whatever's going on in their life, took you on a journey. Right? You can eliminate a lot of people out of your life the more and more you know where you're going. And you can attract the people. That's probably why you're here with me. We're two of the same kind of guys. Because your thoughts and actions are consistent. And here, just like working out, you can't just work out and then you just, hey, I worked out for a week, I'm fit for the rest of my life. You got to strengthen it. You got to stay on top of it. Get that vision clear, and even more clear. Get more passion, lean in even more. Right? Make that journey an amazing journey that, if I saw it, man, everything that, look at that guy's timeline, everything is consistent. That guy knows where he's going. Hey, it may not be my cup of tea, but man, I got so much respect and admiration for that guy. I want some of that energy because I'm older too. I don't live with that type of energy. This may give you some clues. And it doesn't matter how old you are or what stage of life, we can always get in better, this mental toughness conditioning shape. All right? When you invest in my MANformation course that I have in this morning connection package, you'll see this 11-hour course, more certainty, more confidence, more direction. Examine your beliefs, voice quality, body language, so you can present your message to the world, so you can be all congruent. Session 5 of this 6th session is where you see my 8-page dream life. Right, that I took the time. It had the coaching, the time. It developed over to 8 pages in detail. You'll see how consistent this is. Before there was live videos, you would see where this was talked about. I talked about technology 8-9 years ago when I created it. That wasn't even developed yet. I didn't know the specifics, but how I would connect with you. Now, whether it's conscious, I didn't read it every single day, but it was in the back of my mind. I took the time, right? I want to believe what I'm doing is consistent with where I planned on going. When I met my wife, right, I finally kind of got it, is I'm only going to attract an amazing mate that's good for me, right, if I know where I'm going, that she's smart of it. Hey, wow, I gave her that 8-page dream life. It really speeds up the process. They get to decide. And here's the other thing I told that one gentleman. I said, look, we all have our challenges. Nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. Right? We all have this higher being when we're disciplined, when we're focused, when we know what we want, right? We call upon our best qualities. When we don't know what we want, we're more prone to slip and fall and make bad decisions, right? I'll tell you, there's a lot, maybe the people in your life, whether it's an intimate relationship or not, maybe they're only 80% certain, 70% certain. Maybe their challenges get in the way. But I'll tell you what, when they can see you know where you're going, I'm signing up for that. And then it calls upon their best self to step up to get in that direction too. They needed you to make them more clear. You led them. You know, there's that saying, I once knew a man who knew where he was going, and everybody wanted to come along. Do you know where you're going? Are you consistent with it? Resourceful and gritty, the path. All right? Do you have that energy that people want to come along? And if not, can you strengthen it? Are you complaining about the people in your life, like this gentleman, the type of women that he was dating? Well, what kind of, you don't know where you're going. Who would sign up for that? A strong woman who knows where she's going? I mean, I guess if she wants a man to carry him along and influence him, hey, you'll do. Now let's go over here. Okay, right? You know? Right? Are you complaining about the people around you? Maybe we need to look at ourselves. That's a journey that I had to go through. Too. You know, it's interesting because I've been very clear, I believe, very clear of where I'm going for older men to help you become your total package, not just physically. You know, in all those years as a bodybuilder, I can help you make it efficient and effective so you can put the least amount of your willpower, focus, energy, and time to your body so you can look great. Here I am, almost 57 years old, but I'm doing the least amount. I'm not all wrapped up. It's not a game as far as like how I can break down, have a 3-hour discussion on protein synthesis. I don't need to know all that. I don't want to know all that. I got to look in my kids' eyes. I got this bigger vision for you. That's why I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning, not to break down every single training strategy unnecessarily. I want the least amount so I can look great. And the men who are attracted to that message, but it's more than that. It's this whole mental toughness conditioning that MANformation is all about, the total package. All right? And so, you know, I had a video like, you know, learning all this. All of a sudden I have this reemergence of popularity, right? Then more than I had back when I was a bodybuilder. And so I had a video watched, 80,000 times over on YouTube in its first less than 2 weeks, right? And it attracted all these guys coming in contact with me. But one thing that was different about it is that they're younger guys. And I'm thinking, am I not clear? This is for older guys. And it was not only younger guys, but it was also older guys who wanted to talk incessantly about 82 different training routines, how they stack and rotate and all this deeper, deeper, deeper now. And that's fine. If that's what they want to do, that's their game, that's their challenge, just like golf, just like video game, whatever. But where am I acting? I mean, I'm the anti that. I'm anti that. That's not this stage. Maybe I was that stage before. See, to me, I'm being crystal clear who I'm talking about, what do I bring to the table, and if you want to come along for this. But see, I am not judging anybody, but I have a specific purpose where I'm going, who I want to attract and who I want to help. And it's clear in its focus, right? Even had a couple women kind of give me little tips. I'm thinking, what am I doing, right? I didn't look at them. I said, obviously, I don't know what it was, but I'm not attracting my ideal guy. Now, it's great. I love people. But they're not going to, when they get into my message, if they want to talk for 32 hours and spend 2 hours in the gym 6 days a week, and because they love it, God bless them, but they're not going to like me. Right? It's not going to be a good match. They're not going to be watching my YouTube videos 2 weeks from now, let alone 2 months from now. And again, I look at myself, I broke down the game tape. What is it, too muscular? Did I have too much arm shots? Was I too intense with the weight or something? What is it that I attracted? Something, again, even though I have the best intention, maybe I wasn't congruent. You know, it's interesting. I mean, it's great, but like I'm attracting guys who knew me 20 years ago, hardcore bodybuilders, all right, living that whole lifestyle, nutrient time and all that kind of stuff all day long, going back to the gym a couple times a day, right? I don't know, but I hope that their life is happy. They're not working on all this stuff that you and I are working on, right? A lot of those guys, and their life is still the same as mine was 20 years ago. I'm thinking, and I do a lot of follow-up calls and texts, and I'm thinking, how am I attracting this? And I'm looking at me. I'm looking at me. So there's a lot of stories. So my question to you is, all right, would I know? Here it is Saturday. What are you doing? What are you choosing to do today? All right? What are you choosing to do today? And is it totally consistent who you say? And will you attract people who are just like you? So you can say, wow, I attract the greatest people. I attract the greatest people because you know where you're going, right? So those are some things to think about today. Hello, Miguel. Good to have you here. Good to have you here too, Jack. Vince, great topic this morning. I'm glad you're finding value. David, so glad you are here. I tell you, I'm kind of got into this. I see I'm going a lot longer than I want. I really got in. I got to get to the gym. I got videos to shoot. Got a time clock. Got that gym opens at 6 o'clock. But I wanted to share this message with you today. I hope you got value out of it. All right. When you're a little bit older, like me, hopefully, are we the same? Right. Right after all that, is my message clear? Is it resonating with you and not those other guys? Hope so. When you're a little bit older, we got to take on the day with sense of urgency, even very early in the morning. All right? We got to, everything we do has got to be consistent, that dream, that vision that we say, and we attract people like us along the way. All right? Got to live with that sense of urgency. We got to love, we got to connect, we got to give back to others with the sense of urgency. We've got more time behind us than we do in front of us. So expect the best from yourself today. Expect the best from your efforts. Expect that those people you attract, they get it, they get you. It may take a little bit of time. Expect the best from them. Expect the best from yourself. Expect the best from your efforts. Expect the best from other people, and have a great day.